Well, next up, the condition that's affected almost 2 million people across the UK after the pandemic. Long COVID can cause major fatigue and has completely changed the way some people are living their lives.
In the Isle of Man, they have a special service dedicated to helping those with debilitating illnesses such as long COVID and the chronic fatigues condition, ME.
Our Isle of Man reporter Joshua Stokes reports.
I worked full-time, probably more than full-time, 7 days a week. I had a normal life, but that's changed.
Pauline tested positive for COVID in March 2020, and after experiencing mild symptoms, her energy levels started to deteriorate.
I lost my voice, and I was very breathless. You keep waiting for it to get better, only it never did. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
After many cardiac tests, Pauline was told she had developed a condition causing major fatigue, brought on by COVID.
It's limited everything. At its worst, I couldn't get to the bathroom by myself. I had to be carried to the bathroom. And I was always such an independent person before all this. And having to have somebody bathe me, shower me, whatever, wash my hair, dry me afterwards, help me get dressed, it's been soul destroying. If I'm totally honest, I didn't want to be alive anymore. That's being blunt about it. And after 3 years, it's literally only in the last 6 weeks I've managed to wash my own hair. And that's such an achievement.
Pauline is one of a number of people living in the Isle of Man with a condition causing chronic fatigue. According to Manx Care, more than 1,000 adults are living with long COVID and 350 are living with ME. As a result, the team has launched a new service dedicated to treatment and early detection, but it's taken time. Craig has been campaigning for the change for over a decade. He was diagnosed with ME in 2010.
It was a bit of a battle to try and get help. I really like my GP, he just didn't know what to do. And I've just been absolutely determined that other people won't suffer as much as I did, that they'll get that early advice and intervention so that they won't get as severe as I am.
Before the change, Craig had to travel to Liverpool for treatment, all during a time where he was largely housebound and eventually advised to rest.
Most of the time I'm quite bedbound. I have to be satisfied with enjoying the sounds that you can hear behind you of the beach and reading a page or two of a book and a 5-minute conversation with my son. But I think the good thing is knowing that it will help people really from, who find out they're ill now and get that advice to make sure they bounce back.
And that's the hope for those still suffering, now with a dedicated team in place to help.
COVID happened and the lockdown happened, and then everything started opening up and people's lives went back to normal, and mine never has. So it'd be nice if it did.
Joshua Stokes, ITV News, in the Isle of Man.